Good morning everyone. Welcome to Blello Sundays online. Morena, it's awesome to have you here. Sorry about that, I hit the wrong button. I'm going to be upfront. I'm going to tell you guys I hit the wrong button and I just cancelled the whole thing. So hopefully you guys are still here and still joining us. We're live right now. Sorry about that. Thanks for your patience. Awesome work, guys. And hopefully everything is working. But it is awesome to have you here on the Sunday morning, chilling out, hanging out with us, being with us and me, hanging out with you wherever you are, whoever you're with. I hope you're having an awesome Sunday morning. And I got it sorted. I got it fixed up. I got it under control. So what we've got as well, just reminding you guys, we are live right now. We want to keep this as close to what your like your Sunday school or your children's church or whatever it is, whatever you normally do on a Sunday morning, as close to that as possible. And if you don't normally do that, then it's awesome you're hanging out with us as well, because we've got lots of cool things that we are doing. But if you didn't know, if you hadn't noticed, on our page here we have live chat open. You can sign in there as a guest and make sure you use a different name. Don't use your actual name or anything like that, and we've just got a couple of guidelines on there. So I'm monitoring the chat here, and we've also got Nikki. She's hanging out with us as well on the chat and replying to you guys and doing stuff there. Sasa says already, you're so funny, Kyle. Thank you. So funny, hitting the wrong button and almost having a panic attack, but that's all good. We've sorted that out. So you can join on chat there. We've got a couple of rules. Make sure you don't give away any personal details or anything like that. And when we say personal details, we mean things like your address or your proper name or your email or phone number or anything that people could, locate you, or anything that gives away where you are, who you actually are, or anything like that. But and then the other thing as well is that if you're under 13, to ask your parents' permission first. Even better, have them there with you while you're on the chat, or even better again, get them to chat on your behalf. So it looks like everyone's joining back in with us, so that's really cool. We had some cool chat going on there, and then I just cancelled it all. So if you're joining back in, hi there guys. If you're new to this, hi to you as well, and if you're returning again, that is really cool. So when you join in, jump on the chat there and you can say hi, hey guys, and let us know you're there, and comment and just have a chat with us or whatever would be really cool. So if you want to be on another device as well, so sometimes it can be hard to chat and also be watching. You might be watching on a TV or something like that. But what we've done is we've set up another chat place as well on our website that you can get, so you can set it up on a different device. What am I saying? Quickly, set it up on a different device, and you just do coolbananas.org.nz/chat, and that will open up your chat in another browser, and you'll just sign in again there, and that's cool as a guest. But you can use that, so you can be watching on your TV and also have your device there, and you can chat away or where you want to chat, so that you can have it big full screen. So that's something that we're trialing out as well. If you do that, let us know, but don't do it within your current browser or anything, because then you're just going to lose the whole video, and then you won't be here with us. You will be just looking at the chat. Okay. Very cool. So we've got the whole team here again this morning. We've got Stu joining us. We've got Liz here. We've got Nikki. We've got Sarah. Myself, Kyle. If you didn't know, that's what my name is. I'm Kyle. And of course, we have Extra Bear. Extra Bear is here with us again this morning. He's hanging out there. Well, let's go over and check out Extra Bear and see what Extra Bear is up to this morning. Let's go see. Extra Bear, are you there? What are you doing this morning, Extra Bear? What are you doing? He's gaming. He's gaming this morning. He's jamming out there on the PS4. Hey, extra beer. Oh yeah, we're here. We are here. Yeah, we've got everyone here. Yes, you're on the. You're playing games. You are. It's very cool. That's very cool, extra beer. But we've got the team here. Everyone here. Everyone's here watching, waiting to see you and what you're doing. Okay, he's gone back to gaming. Extra, come on, extra beer. We've got everyone here. They want to see what you're doing. I know you're watching us. Oh, okay. Wow. Maybe extra beer. You look very, very upset. I think he just lost the game. I think he just lost the game, and now he's sulking. He's not. That's a lot of emotion there, extra beer. That was, yeah. You gonna get back into it? Are you sure? Are you sure it's safe? All right, your controller's around the wrong way. Okay. All right, extra beer. Extra beer's gaming. He's here gaming. But man, did you see that emotion? That was a lot of emotion. You go, emotion, emotion, emotions. Wow, there are all kinds of different emotions, more than the 3 that I just did. And emotions are wonderful things for us to help us understand what is happening on the inside of us. You know, they give us wee clues, little clues to what something that needs paying attention to, or maybe something that we need to deal with or work on. You know, some emotions can feel really, really good. Yay! Like happiness and excitement, which they're the same. I'm just doing happy and excited the same because, you know, when you're really, really happy, you get really excited. But some emotions can feel uncomfortable. You know, they like being afraid or being mad like extra beer was. Man, he got really, really grumpy. I don't know if any of you ever get that grumpy. I know I have sometimes. I get really grumpy like that. But what I want you to know is that no emotions are bad, okay? There's not a bad emotion. Emotions are part of us. We have lots of emotions. It's just that some feel bigger than others. And so today we are talking and taking a look at our emotional health. So while you guys are there on the chat, having a look there, look, I'm going to say a shout out to Kayla and Zach. They're there. Shanae, hi PK, awesome. Hey, Deegan, Deegan's here, awesome. And Chantel is there as well. There's a few others there hanging out. Pixie, awesome, and there's probably plenty of you others there. But jump in the comments now and let me know how you're feeling today. We're talking about emotions. Let me know how you're feeling, what's going on, and you know, whatever that emotion is. It could be lots of different emotions that you're feeling, and just comment in there and let us know. I'd love to know how you are. Me, I'm feeling like, if you can't tell, I'm feeling really excited because first of all, I figured out how to get us back online really, really quickly, and that was cool. But I'm excited to share with you guys about what we're doing today. And so to help you all understand, that we need to give space for our emotions, we have got this bottle of emotions here today. A bottle of emotions with all kinds of emotions in it. And it's all ready to be shaken up. No, don't do that. You're like, Kyle, don't shake up that bottle. We know what happens when you shake up bottles. But that's what we're doing today. Because you might be thinking, hey, that's really messy. There's gonna be a big mess if you shake that bottle up today. Shaking up emotions. How are we gonna do that? But, you know, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a lot of different emotions today. And while we're doing that, we're going to be putting them in our bottle of emotions. And we're going to shake it up. Shake it up. Give it a good shake. Shake it. Yeah, that's good. And then you're going to have to wait till later on to find out what we're going to do next with it after we've shaken this up. So, but let's jump back in. Let's jump back into the comments and have a look. And we'll see what kind of emotions we've got. Because we're going to put them in the bottle here. Okay? Let's have a look. It still is not working. Chantel, still not working. Oh no, I don't know what to do there. I can't problem solve for you at the moment with that. But that's all good. We've got Belle said that they're excited to watch Blello Sundays, so we're going to shake that up and put that in there. We've got Chantel, hi, has said they're feeling great. Kayla and Zach are saying that they're feeling happy. Awesome. So we're going to put that into a bottle and we're shaking up all these different emotions. And I'm sure there's going to be lots of other emotions that we're feeling that are going to be coming through in there. But what we're going to do now is we're going to get rid of this. Actually, no, I know what we're going to do. We're going to go to the catchphrase, and I think I'm going to pass this to Sarah for the catchphrase, okay? And she's going to tell us. But so what you need to do is get your feet, get ready for, shake it up, get ready for the catchphrase, because there's actions involved in that. And we're going to be learning what the catchphrase is. But before I do that, I need to pass this to Sarah. Shake it up a little bit more. Okay, you ready for it, Sarah? Are you ready? Here you go.
Oh, whoa. Thanks, Kyle. This is an awful lot of emotion in this bottle right here. Emotions is just a fancy word for feelings. And we can have a huge amount of different feelings, all at different times, all over different things. Like when we're doing something big, new, or exciting. Say, for example, talking in front of a big crowd of people, or starting a new school or a new club and we don't know anybody there, or maybe trying out for the school production. La la! What kind of things happen in our bodies when we have these feelings? Well, we can shake, we can get the butterflies in our tummy, our hearts might race, maybe we get a little bit sweaty, or maybe we just get really start to be a bit tearful for no apparent reason. Whatever our big emotions are, our bodies are going to react. So what can we do when we feel nervous, excited, or scared about stuff? I want you to share your ideas in the chat. Go on. Now, emotions building up on the inside doesn't really have a lot of places to go, but it has a lot of ways of coming out. We could run and hide from whatever it is. We might just freeze and try and pretend that we're not even really there. Or we might get really angry and start shouting and being mean to those around us, or even ourselves. If we don't learn how to work through these big feelings, then it can end up really awful for those around us and especially for us. This is where our catchphrase today is really good. It reminds us what we can do when those emotions start to be really big and building up. It's quite simple. Slow it down. Now when I say that, I instantly start to put on the brakes. You'll give it a try with me. Let's do it. Slow it down. Now that first sound is like the tire slowly losing air out of it. It's kind of cool in a way. Really good image to help us remember. Slow it down. Whenever we feel those big emotions building up inside us, you know what to do. Slow it down. Now in Te Reo, it's ata haere. Remember those brakes, pumping them down. Let's do it again in Te Reo. Ata haere. Nice job. Now, when we get so worked up that our thinking is all muddled, we can't think straight, and we feel like we are just about to explode, we just need to remember our catchphrase. Slow it down. A big build-up of emotion can feel really fizzy inside. Our thoughts can get muddled and it can become really hard for us to breathe and relax. But when we slow our breathing, when we slow our actions, well then our bodies will start to relax. Breathing will become normal again and our thoughts will start making more sense. Once we have calmed down and some of that pressure and build-up has been released, we can start to plan ahead and think about how we're going to move forward and deal with this big stuff that has come up. So remember, when things feel really big, slow it down.
Slow it down. That sounds like that's a really awesome catchphrase that we've got to this morning to help us stop, take a moment before reacting to a situation. So what Sarah asked, she asked you guys to comment in and tell us what you do when you get those big emotions? That's what she asked. So we can jump in and have a look. If anyone's been commenting in yet, you probably were so enthralled with watching the video that you might not have commented in yet. So that's all good. But comment in, tell us, what do you guys do when you get those big emotions start fizzing up? And let's see what you've said. So we'll come back to that. But slow it down. That's our catchphrase this morning. Slow it down. Ata haera? I think haera? Something. Oh, I don't know. I didn't get that well. I will learn that. But yeah, slow it down. All right, so I think I've got that this week. I think it's quite an easy one. In the past, I've struggled a little bit with them. But we're going to head over to Extra Bear because he's usually the bear that knows how to do it. So let's jump over to Extra Bear and see. Extra Bear, did you catch that catchphrase? Are you there? Extra Bear. Extra Bear, get off. Come on, Extra Bear. Hey, we're here. Show us. How did you do with the catchphrase? Do the catchphrase. Here we go. Yes, how do we do? How do you go? Yes, in there. Slow it down. Nice. You've got it. You were paying attention. You are awesome. Everyone join in. Okay. And whoa. Slow it down. That is awesome. Great work, Extra Bear. Very, very cool. Awesome. So Extra Bear's got that catchphrase. Have you got the catchphrase? Slow it down. Great. So this morning, I've got some big excitement. I'm really excited about what we've got to share with you guys. Let's jump back on the chat and have another look now. I can see some comments coming through on the chat. So we've got, hey, Riley said that's a good catchphrase. Awesome. Then Belle said, I take a breath. Whew, that's kind of slowing it down. Pixie said, I have a snack when I want to calm down. I think I have a snack too. I like having snacks when I calm down. Read a book. Hi said read a book. That's really cool as well. So there's lots of different ways. Hello from the Wheelers. Hello, Angela. Hey there. And Angela, she says that they play outside. So that's really, really cool. But, I said I'm really excited, but I'm going to take some of the advice and take that advice and slow it down. Because you know what? It's time for our story. We've got a story time coming up. And today's story is so awesome. He's been working hard on it. Oh, he's been practicing and practicing. Stu, he's been putting so much into this. Stu's here. He's going to share the story. It's the most epic story you've ever... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no, I'm hearing... We're not... Stu's not going to be in. Oh, wait, no, the fruit shirt guy is not going to be doing it, but someone else is taking over and doing it. Okay, who... Oh, all right. So we've got Alexander's taking over to do the story this morning. He's going to share. All right. Okay. Well, let's get ready for Alexander, whoever that is. Okay, Alexander, are you there for the story? What's going on, Alexander?
No need for you today, Mr. Fruit on Shirt Guy. They're going to hear from me. It's my turn to tell the story. No one seems to be listening, and so it's my turn to hijack this. They're going to hear about my day. Well, my day actually started last night. You see, I went to bed chewing gum because minty fresh breath and all, but when I woke up in the morning, the gum was no longer in my mouth, but it was in my hair. And then, as I was walking out of the bedroom, I tripped over a soccer ball that someone left lying on the ground. It was at that point I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. What does that say? Make today awesome? No, today wasn't awesome. Today was dumb. It's going like that. At breakfast time, Anthony, he poured out his cereal, and in his cereal, he got a toy car. And then Nick poured out his cereal, and in his cereal, he got a mini basketball. But when I poured out my cereal, all I got was cereal. And then after that, I went to go brush my teeth, and I got toothpaste all over my favourite top. Wait, is there a llama looking at me? Stop looking at me, llama! Ugh. And then on the way to school, Anthony got to sit in the front seat by the window, and Nick, he got to sit in the back seat by the window. But me, I just stood in the middle next to the baby. I was all scrunched and feeling uncomfortable, and so I tried telling Mum, I said, Mum, if I don't sit by a window, I'm going to get car sick. But no one listened. They just ignored me. See? A terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Hey, I said I'm telling the story, Mr. Fruit on Shirt. What's with the fruit on shirt anyway? Terrible, horrible. And then at school, Mrs. Travis liked Philip's picture of a sailboat, but she got really grumpy at my picture of the invisible castle. And then during singing time, she said I sung too loud. Whatever. And then during counting time, she said I missed out the number 8. Well, who needs the number 8 anyway? It's not even that important. I could tell it was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. What's it? Paul said I wasn't his best friend anymore, and that Philip was, and that Albert was number 2, and that I didn't come in till number 3. What's that all about? And then we were sitting down having lunch, and Philip, he pulled out 2 chocolate biscuits as a treat, and then Albert, caramel popcorn, and then Paul, Mr. Paul, number 3 best friend, he had special fudge, some sweet fudge. But guess whose mum forgot to put a special treat in for him? Wonder if it's still in here. Wonder if there's... Look, no treat! No treat! After school, Mum took us to a dentist, and Anthony's teeth were fine, Nick's teeth were fine, and then guess who found who cavities in my teeth? Grin, stop looking at me! I went to pick Dad up from his workshop, and he told me some stuff, but I wasn't listening 100%, and he said, don't touch his gear, and I might have knocked over a whole basket of screws, and he said something along the lines of, they're tools, not toys. But I wasn't really listening to that either, and I might have just cut up one of his brand new tables he finished building. He was so mad. While he was walking to calm down, I started playing on his phone, and I might have accidentally called Canada. What are you looking at, Duck? And then at home, things got worse. There were beans for dinner, and I hate beans. Then when we were watching TV, there was kissing on TV, and I hate kissing on TV. And then my shower was too hot. I got shampoo in my eyes. My marble fell down the drain. I had to wear my baseball pajamas. Nick took my soft toy that he said I could have. And then the nightlight didn't work. And the cat wanted to sleep with Anthony, not me. See what I mean? It was just a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Bye! My mum says days are like this even in Australia. What has happened here?
Hey, who wants this next? Catch!
Man, I can't believe he left my room like this. The TV! He must have had a lot of big emotions going on to treat the place like this. Oh man, I hope he found a way that he could slow it down and manage those intense emotions. You know what? Even I got a little bit worked up walking inside and seeing all this. Man, the TV!
Wow. Alex had a really rough day, didn't he? My goodness, what a rough day that was that he was having. But just one thing, leave your parents, use your parents' tools when they're around and things like that. But otherwise, we refrain from using your parents' tools when they're not around. But other than that, oh my goodness, that, like, what was going on? He had lots of emotions flying around as well. And look what he did to Stu's set. He, like, destroyed it. He, like, smashed the screen and wow, he was having a really rough day. But did you notice how his emotions built and built and built until the point of exploding? Wow. I wonder how many of you can identify and recognize those types of feelings he was having. Yeah, I know, I've had some pretty terrible, horrible, no good, very bad days myself, you know, and it's not nice to have those grumpy, angry days. Alright, while I calm down, I think we'll head over to Extra Beer. Extra Beer, what did you think of our story this morning? He'll have something to share with us, I'm sure. Let's see. Extra Beer, what did you think of our story this morning? What did you think? Yeah? Or what have you got? Oh! Hey, Extra Beer's got a bottle of emotions too! Hey, that's really cool. Well, yeah, he was, yeah, when you're feeling so emotional, you shake it up, shake it up. We've seen some of Extra Beer's emotions already this morning. He must be putting into that bottle and shaking up and shaking up. Yeah, you just like, you got really angry. Oh! And then that happens. Okay. Yep, Go get your bottle of emotions, extra beer. All right, and come back. Okay, maybe put that down for now, and yeah, and we'll come back and check in with you later. We'll see how your gaming's getting on. All right, extra beer. That's awesome. Thanks for. I think he's lost the game. I think he's lost. Yeah, he's quite upset, but that's okay. Because what we've got now is we've got game time. Maybe that'll cheer extra beer up. Maybe that'll help him out. We've got a game for you guys to join in with us. So get ready there on your devices. You can get ready with your chat and things like that. Because what we're going to do is we're going to play a guessing game. And it's a very easy guessing game. We're going to put up pictures or videos of emotions, of people acting out emotions. And then what you need to do is easy peasy. You just guess. Write them down in the chat. So we're going to do 4 emotions, and it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, like that. So once we get through all 4, remember to label them and say, I think number 1 was this emotion, and number 2 was this emotion, and 3 and 4, and so on. So there's 4 of them. All right, so we're going to step over onto here, and we're going to play those. I hope you've got the game clear. I hope I made that clear. You just comment in, we love game time. Chantel said, we love game time. I love game time. It's awesome. All right, so we're going to put up the first emotion, and you guys have a watch of it, have a study of it, and take a look and think, what could this emotion be? And then maybe at the end, write down your answers 1, 2, 3, 4, rather than commenting now. But then comment in and let us know what you think. Okay, number 1, let's have a look. Oh, we can't see your face. We can't see the face. I think it's Sarah there, but what is that emotion? Arms up like that. Let's just watch that one more time. Might be a bit tricky. Here we go. Okay. All right, we'll see what we think that emotion is. Okay, number two. Let's go and watch number 2. Oh, there's fruit shirt guy. What's he doing there? Fists up, clenched. What kind of emotion could that be? We can't see his face, but we're going to try and read his body language and see what he's got there. Okay, number 3. Are we ready for number 3? Let's have a study of this. Ooh, she looks okay. She's kind of gets her shoulders up and she's moving backwards. Okay, what do you think that one was? That's a tricky one. What could that emotion be? Okay, and that was number 3. Now number 4 here. What do we think this one? He's taking some big, deep breaths. Okay, so that was our emotions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have a guess. What do you think that was? What do you think that emotion was without seeing their face? And we'll come back and we're going to check out what it was. While we're waiting for that, let's go and see if Extra Beer, if he's calmed down. Is he? Oh, he's still on his game. We'll go over to Extra Beer and see if he's got a guess. Extra Beer, did you see the game? What did you think? What did you guess the emotions there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. Oh, he's lost the game. Oh, now I think he's sad. That looks like Extra Beer is sad. Yeah, he's crying. He's got tears crying. He's very sad. Hey, Extra Beer, it's okay. Don't be sad. It's just a game. It's just a game. You can try again. Extra Beer, it's okay. You can try again. Yeah. Oh, he's a bit sad. You can try again, Extra Beer. You can get back on that game and give it another go. You know, slow it down, and you can reattempt that game. What do you reckon? You reckon you can do that? Yeah. Let's go. Awesome work. Jump on there, Extra Beer. He's back into it. Man, he was a bit sad. All right, let's go jump on to our comments and we'll see what kind of answers we got there and see if we can make any sense of it. All right, let's go over to here. Let's take a look. Wow. Okay, we've got lots of answers here. Okay, we have got Emerson and Lucretia. Okay, awesome. Emerson and Lucretia, they said number 1 was confused, number 2 was angry, 3 was scared, and 4 was calm. That's some good guessing there. Great work. We've got Angela has said 1 was surprised. 2 was angry. 3 was scared, and 4 was calm. So the angry, scared, and calm is the same answers there. We've got Elise said that number 1 was confused. That's a good answer there. And Chantel said number 4 was calm as well. She said 3 was scared, 1 was bored. Okay, let's have a look. We've got Maple said number 2 was angry. Yeah, they did look quite angry there. I think that might be. And Kayla and Zach said number 1 is bored, 2 was excited, 3 was scared, and 4 was sad. All right, there's lots of awesome answers there. I won't read them all out. Well, let's go and check in, and you guys can see if you how you did. Let's go and check how you did. All right, so we're going to play the answers, reveal it there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You guys check in and see how you did. Let's go. Okay, number 1, surprised. There you go. Now that we can see their face. Oh, yes, angry. Oh, who got that? Scared. Great work. And calm. Awesome work. Great work, guys. Let's watch that one more time and see how we went. Okay, here we go. First one, surprise. 1, surprise. 2, angry. You can see the angry face. Oh, you can see the scared face. And calm. Yeah, look, there's a very calm face. It's actually really hard to kind of recognize someone's emotions just by their body language without seeing their face, especially if it's just that meh face, face there. Well, you guys did really well there. I don't think anyone got all 4. The excited one, I think that threw people a bit with some bored and some surprised and confused there. But yeah, hey, good work, guys. Andrew, I think that you got pretty close there. Surprised, angry, scared, and calm. And Emerson and Lucretia, you guys did really well as well. So awesome work, guys. That was a bit of fun that you can play. Hey, you could play that game at home with each other. You could cover up your face or put something on your face and try and act out the emotions, or maybe turn your back or something. I don't know. There's lots of different ways you could do that. Whew, today has been a very emotional day. Hasn't it? It's been so emotional. There's been emotions flying here, there, and everywhere. But let's go and see what Lydia has to say about that bottle of emotions. It's been passed around. Where's it going? What are we doing with it? Let's go find out from Lydia Lids and see what she has to say about that bottle of emotions. All right, Lids, are you there? Let's go.
Who wants this? Hey, Lids, catch.
Whoa, thanks, Stu. Hey, guys. Wow, this bottle is really shaken up. It seems like it's so full of so many different emotions and feelings. I think it might blow up. I think it might explode. Okay, actually, I'm kind of freaking out. It's gonna blow. It's gonna blow. What should I do? Oh, good idea. Rockabye baby in the tree. No, that's not a good idea. Not a good idea. What should I do? Don't shake it even more, Lydia. Okay. I'll just open it. I'll open it. Easy. I'll open it. See? No. Ah! Oh no. Ah! Okay. That was a bad idea. Oh. Has it ever happened to you? Where you open a bottle and just fizzes everywhere? Oh man. Still tastes good. So just like this bottle fizzed everywhere before, our emotions can be a bit the same. Sometimes they can fizz everywhere. So it's important to remember, like we're learning today, to slow it down when we're feeling those big things on the inside. So surely we can slow it down when it comes to releasing those emotions. So let's try this whole thing again. I'm gonna get a new bottle. Whoa, thank you. Here you go, catch. A new bottle of emotions. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit and we're gonna see if slowing it down actually helps it to not explode. I wonder. Let's find out. Shake, 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 shake it. Shake, 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 shake it. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, yeah, that's enough shaking. So I've got this bottle here. I'm gonna put all my emotions into it. The emotions that I've been feeling recently, okay? What have I been feeling? I've been feeling happy. I've been feeling happy because my parents and my sister, they made this really special breakfast for me on my birthday. It was awesome. And I've been feeling a bit nervous because one of my friends introduced me to somebody new, somebody I didn't know. And I've also been feeling frustrated because somebody in my house is not turning the bathroom tap off. And I've asked everyone to do it, but somebody isn't doing it. And I felt calm and peaceful and really chill when I watched a movie with my mum. That was nice. And I felt a little bit annoyed because I lost when I was playing Monopoly with the family, and I felt excited because it's only 8 months until Christmas time. Yay! Okay, so this bottle is now very full of all my emotions. It's pretty heavy, pretty solid, pretty full of emotions really, and I feel like it just might explode. But if we decide to take it slow and maybe release some of the pressure a bit slowly this time. Slow. Can you hear that? Nice and slow. A little bit of the pressure, you see the bubbles? A little bit of the emotions are coming up. Not too many because I'm doing it nice and slow. I'm slowing it down. That's going pretty good. Slowing it down. That actually works. Slowing it down. So now that I've let some of my emotions out by slowing it down, not by letting it all come out at once by fizzing over, but by doing it nice and slowly, I actually feel not as fizzed up. It feels way better actually. Hey, this is awesome actually.
Wow, great work, Lydia. Man, did you see that bottle? How it just like... Who's ever done that before, where it just fizzes out and it explodes? And like with that bottle, with all that full of emotion, you know, sometimes that's what can happen if we like just let it out too quickly. It just goes everywhere. It makes a big mess. That was crazy. But Lids had some great advice about how we can slow it down when things start building up, so that, you know, we can release a little bit of the pressure, so that we don't, you know, explode. You know, we don't want to explode because it's messy. It's messy. It goes everywhere, and it's probably sticky as well. I'd imagine it's very sticky. But anyway, talking of exploding and explosion, we have our special guest this morning. Every week we have a special guest who shares with us, and this week they're called Dr. Explosion. Okay, we're talking about this. We've got Dr. Explosion who's going to be sharing with us, along with one of our friends from Curate Church as well, the children's ministry leader there at Curate Church, Tauranga, Deegan. He's here to help us out this morning and share with us, because you know something we like to do? Something we like to do on Blello Sundays, we like to ask the big question. We ask the big question. What does God think about all this? What does he have to say about all of this? And we like to look at what the Bible says and what he says about this. And so today we're talking about managing our big emotions. We're going to find out what God has to say about it by checking out what Deegan he's sharing with us and Dr. Explosion. Okay, this is going to be interesting. We'll jump over here and we'll see what Dr. Explosion and Deegan have to share with us this morning. Also, guys, let's go. You guys there, Dr. Explosion.
Hello, boys and girls. My name is Dr. Explosion, and I am so excited. Well, I can hardly contain my excitement. I have this incredible new invention that I have invented, and it is so exciting. It is amazing. Oh my goodness, I think it's called the change the world. I have to show you. It's gonna give me. Hey kids, Deegan here. Hope you're having a great day. Wow, Dr. Explosion really let his big emotions overflow, didn't he? I am so excited! Caused him to lose a bit of control. And cause a massive explosion. It can be a bit like that when our emotions fizz up on the inside, can't it? Sometimes we can explode with what we say or how we behave. The Bible says in Proverbs 4:23, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. A lot of the book of Proverbs was written by King Solomon, who was considered to be one of the wisest men ever, because he had God's wisdom. It's full of really helpful tips that God gives us on how to live a successful life. This passage talks about us guarding our heart, because our heart, our mind, our will, and emotions affect everything that we do. When we think about what it means to guard something, it's like there's a bit of a protective barrier. When we think about guarding our heart, when we talk about managing big emotions, having some space or some protection over what comes out of our mouths is helpful, so that things don't fizz up and explode. So when we ourselves are really worked up with big emotions, we can say things or do things that are not helpful to ourselves or others, and things can get pretty messy. But if we can learn to guard our hearts and slow down our breathing, our thinking and our words, then we can make good choices on how we behave and let our emotions out. If we have control over our emotions, then things will go pretty well for us, and our lives will flow in a way that is healthy.
Wow, awesome work. Thanks, Deegan, for sharing that. That was a really, really cool message. And thanks, Dr. Explosion. I think, from what I understand is that's what Dr. Explosion does. He's an explosion specialist. Well, I don't know if he's an explosion specialist in the good sense, but he's exploding things all the time. But I'm pretty sure he's going to be okay. He will be all right, because he's a professional. Don't try this at home, but he's a professional. He knows what he's doing, and I'm sure there'll be plenty more of Dr. Explosion, and I think he knows how to handle being exploded, or when things explode. I'm pretty sure about that. But hey, there's some great wisdom in the book of Proverbs, and that passage today was a great one that God has given us. Let's move on now. We'll jump in and see what Nikki's up to, because she has some more sweet as wisdom to share with us on how to manage our big emotions so that we don't explode like Dr. Explosion. I should have guessed it in his name. Dr. Explosion. Something has to explode, doesn't it? Today it was Dr. Explosion. Or we don't want things to fizz over. So let's go check in with Nikki and see what she has to tell us about that. Okay guys, let's go see.
Hey Nikki, catch!
Thanks. Hey guys, in our story today, Alex had some pretty big emotions coming up, didn't he? Even though he had lots of things that shook his day up, if he'd have just found a moment to slow down his breathing, slow down his emotions, and slow down his thinking, he would have been able to find the best way forward. There are lots of different ways that we can slow down and release some of the pressure when our emotions do start fizzing up. And here's a really cool way that I found that's really helpful when it comes to thinking about our emotions. There's usually a starting point to our emotions fizzing up. That's where it all starts. It's our kickoff event. Just like in soccer or football, you start the game off with a kickoff. That's what we call the thing that caused us to feel some of those big emotions. In our story today, Alex's kickoff was waking up with gum in his hair. It started him off in a big, bad mood. And when we feel ourselves getting really worked up, sometimes it helps to identify what exactly started those big feelings. Once we can clearly see and maybe even explain to someone what our kickoff event was, it's helpful to acknowledge the emotions that are coming up. Emotions aren't a bad thing. It's okay to feel things like disappointment, frustration, or even anger at times, but it's not helpful to stay sitting and fizzing in those emotions. Sometimes just acknowledging them and saying, hey, I'm feeling angry right now, can really help us calm down a bit. The next step is to have a bit of a think as to what we could do to help work through our feelings. These are called action points. So what are some of the things that we can action or do to help us achieve the outcome that we would like? If you think through what could happen if you did your action points, imagine where you would end up or what you would be able to achieve. If you think that's a pretty good place to end up, then go for it. Once we get all of these emotions building up inside, if you take a moment to think through what steps we could take, it may help us to make some better choices so that we don't end up exploding. We hope that next time you start to feel some of those emotions building, you're able to take a moment just to slow it down, to think through what the best way forward is. If you do explode, remember you can always say sorry to those people around you that are affected, and maybe even ask them to help you talk through what's going on. Let's finish in prayer. God, thank you that we are able to control our emotions. Instead of letting things build up inside, I pray that you help us to release some pressure, to think about what we can do and work out the best way forward. Amen. Back to you, Kyle.
Awesome, man. Those were some really helpful tools that Nikki had to share. And when she said that we picked up a way that she finds helpful, is that something that we picked up from our friends at Power of the Story. Okay, www.powerofthestory.co.nz, or the link is there. But if you want to learn more about those tools, head along to our website, linked below. So there is the graphic and there's a link there. And take a look around, because there are heaps of great resources to help young people take a step-by-step approach to managing big emotions. So if you're a parent, a teacher, or you're responsible for young people, it is an excellent resource to get your hands on. So I encourage you guys to go check out that link and go see what they're doing over there. And that's Angela there, powerofthestory.co.nz. We can put the link in there, and go and check that out. That will be awesome. Alright, so I think we need to have one last check-in with Extra Bear and see how he's going with his gaming after we've talked about all of that. Let's go see how you doing, Extra Bear. How you doing, Extra Bear? You doing okay? Yeah, he's playing. I think that sounds good. That sounds good. I think he won. You did. You won, Extra Beer. You did. Well done. Wow, he's got a lot of emotion now. A lot of. Okay, he's dabbing. He's dabbing. Extra Beer dabs. Okay, who knew that? Who knew? Awesome work, Extra Beer. That's really cool. That's really cool. Hey, it's great to know that you finally, figured out how to beat that game. Well done. He's really celebrating. Okay. But remember, you can slow it down a little bit. Slow it down a little bit. All right, and you're going to go back to go. Okay, he's going to back. He's on to the next level. All right. Good work, Extra Beer. All right, so that's it for us this morning. We've learned a lot about emotions, but what we've definitely learned is emotions are not bad. What we need to do is we've picked up some excellent tips of how to control our emotions and express them in a healthy way. Okay, we've talked about lots of things, but if you don't remember everything that we've talked about this morning, if you don't remember the story that Alexander shared with us, or you don't remember the awesome illustration that Liz shared with us with the bottle, if you don't remember all that stuff, or Dr. Explosion and Deegan's message and scripture there, if you don't remember all of that stuff, you just remember one thing is our catchphrase. And our catchphrase is slow it down. All right, remember this, just like at the bottle, slow it down. If you remember that, you're going to be doing awesome, and then you can have time and have the space to think about what are these emotions, what are they doing, where did they start, and how do I proceed from here. So that's awesome. It's been so much fun. I love doing these and hanging out with you guys on Sundays. I love hearing your comments. Let's go jump back and see if anyone's been saying any comments. We've got Alicia, good job, Extra Beer, and we've got a beer, we've got a thumbs up, we've got a smiley face, an angel, and it's okay sign symbol there. Sinead, thanks Sinead. Sinead's written in there and said thanks. So that's awesome, guys. There's so many comments. Thank you for all your comments. Thanks for hanging out with us. Now, if you love Blello Sundays and you want to hang out with us some more, we're there all week on Cool Bananas Online. So on the same website that we're on a different page, you can come hang out with us. I'm going to be live on Tuesdays at 10:30, every Tuesday 10:30 a.m. at the moment. While we're all in our houses and lockdown and things like that, we're going to be doing that. And then we have another video. I do cool activities, I do cool graphics and illustrations and things like that, so you can come hang out with me there. And then we upload other videos on Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. and Friday 10:30 a.m. So write those in your diary, put them in your brain, tell your parents, tell your adults, whoever's in your Bible, tell them, hey, remind me, 10:30 a.m. on Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday. I need to be there. I want to be there. And you guys can hang out with us there. And then also there's the Blello site, but all the links are in the down below, so you can go and check those out and look through those. And if you have just joined us, or you missed out on this one, or it wasn't quite working, it will be uploaded again. It will be on this page, maybe in about 20 minutes. I think it takes some time for the site to do its thing. But it will come back up, so you can go back and rewatch it, or watch us later on there. So that is awesome. Let's jump back in. Riley said, Kapai Blello, awesome stuff. Thank you so much, Riley. Chantal, yay for Extra Beer. And Deegan said, thanks for the great message to help our tamariki with their emotions. Thanks, Deegan. It was awesome. That Deegan, I'm pretty sure that's Deegan from on the video there. So he's chatting away as well with us, which is really cool. Okay, so that's it from me. Hope you have a wonderful, awesome, fantastic, super cool, incredible, amazing, slow down week. And we will see you next week, same time, 10 a.m. And hopefully this time I don't have any technical difficulties or do something a little bit off there. But that's all right. That's cool. We'll see you next week. And we'll go finish off with Extra Beer. We'll check in with Extra Beer and see how he is doing. So say goodbye. All right, let's go say goodbye to Extra Beer. Big shout out, everyone. Say bye, Extra Beer. Bye, Extra Beer. You can comment in there. Bye, Extra Beer. And he'll love that. All right, and I'll sign off now. See you guys. Have a great week.